Young ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all. You are once again welcome here on the Tribune of Awakening Consciousness. So, this is the headline news. You have heard this information from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. An extremely strategic alliance is about to be formed between the United States of America and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This is on the initiative of the Congolese president, Félix Tshisekedi. Regardless of what we say about him and what we can say about his incapacity or incompetence, he has entered a new dimension, a new phase that shows he is beginning to understand the advice. And this highly strategic alliance is already starting to hurt very, very much. It hurts the enemies of Congo very much. So much so that we have people, politicians, notably a former governor, Moise Katumbi, who are firmly opposed and who are asking Donald Trump not to listen to the Kinshasa regime. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason and the underlying aspects of this strategic alliance that is about to be born between the two states, we are going to see that. We are going to decipher it thoroughly in the context of this video conference. But before continuing, I ask you to share this video conference as much as possible and give it many likes. And for all those who are here for the first time in civil status, my name is Robert Théa. I am a lecturer researcher in the Faculty of Law at the largest university in the Republic of Guinea. I'm a specialist in issues of democracy and good governance. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Invite your friends to subscribe to the channel. There you go. Since we, the African youth, need to be informed, it is when we have the right information that we can make the right decisions. And the right information, well deciphered, is here and nowhere else. Let's dive into the depths. Let's go with the official information. According to the official information we are receiving, the Democratic Republic of the Congo has decided to make a very enticing proposal to the United States of America. It is the Congo that is taking the initiative. So it's a highly strategic new alliance. And the Congolese government has proposed a close collaboration with the United States of America on the strategic minerals of the Congo. Regarding the mineral, and you know that the real cause of the conflict in the Congo is the mineral that is being plundered by Rwanda, supported by Europe. And today, America's position towards Europe because of what is happening in Ukraine, which means that Félix Tshisekedi is drawing intelligence from what is happening. He wants to make the most of the situation. Donald Trump is currently opposed to the interests of the Europeans. Donald Trump is fed up with the practices of the Europeans. Donald Trump wants rare earths. Donald Trump wants minerals. This increases America's power. So that's why Tshisekedi makes the proposal directly, instead of it being through plundering, a plundering carried out, perpetrated by the European Union, a plundering that has even been denounced in the European Union Parliament, a plundering for which strong and powerful countries have begun to impose severe sanctions. Rwanda. The United States of America can only agree to collaborate directly. So, in the proposal, he then requests the exploitation of Congolese minerals, but in an official and legal manner. Historically, it was China that officially dominated the exploitation and supply of minerals from the DRC. There, it was a contract. But unofficially, in the context of looting, it's Rwanda and the European Union. Kinshasa wants to sweep everything away, since the exploitation by the Chinese brings almost nothing. And especially in terms of security guarantees, it brings almost nothing. It brings almost nothing, I would say. Kinshasa aims for a partnership that is doubly beneficial Financially, there should be revenues, but enormous ones. Secondly, there should be military cooperation to secure the mining areas and also ensure the total security of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. You heard it. That's the essence of the thought. That's the essence of the proposal. Of the undemocratic Republic of the Congo to President Donald Trump. Let's go a little further. So, what to be said? Congo desires a concrete and real commitment from the United States of America, a true contract to enable security. The assets of Congo to secure the territory. First of all, initially, to break the monopoly of mineral exploitation that China has held for a very long time. So, secondly, it's to ensure there is no longer any vulnerability in the supply chains. And the supply chains that are vulnerable, since there are rebellions everywhere, this weakens the industry and defense of Congo. But on the American side, America also needs these minerals to strengthen its industry and also its defense. And so, it is necessary to ensure, as today, America wants to see China, which is losing a bit more of its power, its global economic influence. It is necessary to ensure that America commits to facilitating the economic weakening of China. So concretely, what does Kinshasa propose? Kinshasa proposes the development of the deep water port of Banana. That's one. Secondly, Kinshasa proposes to Donald Trump privileged access to strategic minerals. America will have privileged access to strategic minerals. This also involves granting extraction and export rights to American companies. But above all, it will involve the creation of a joint strategic stockpile of minerals. So, as if all that wasn't enough, the Democratic Republic of the Congo is requesting the strengthening of military cooperation, which will involve the training and equipping of the Congolese armed forces to secure mining areas. Here is the very interesting proposal. So, mineral extraction, military training, ensuring the security of mining areas. And by doing so, the M23 automatically falls the Rwandan soldiers present for, with their auxiliaries. Let's continue. The Democratic Republic of the Congo proposes to America, to Donald Trump, access to Congolese military bases, securing strategic resources. They must access the Congolese military bases to ensure the security of strategic resources in all areas. So, the last thing is the end of ineffective peacekeeping operations. If America accepts this agreement, they will put an end to the ineffective UN peacekeeping operations, which will be replaced by direct cooperation. Democratic Republic of the Congo, USA, in terms of security. Here is the proposal made by the DRC. Here is the core of the strategy. Now, we have opponents, such as Moise Katumbi and Joseph Kabila, who are opposed, but the one who stands out a lot in this field is Moise Katumbi. Moses Katumbi, who travels by air and goes to say to the Americans, notably, who tells Trump not to help the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This gentleman, whom you see there, Moise Katumbi, how can one think that a Congolese by origin can think that the Republic of Congo should not be helped? Since they know that if Donald Trump approves, it's over for Rwanda and its M23 supporters. So, Moses Katumbi and others. It should be noted that Moise Katumbi is the former governor of Katanga. And he and Kabila They are somehow uncomfortable seeing others govern. He made a recent statement that went viral on social media, where he says, when they are not in politics, they are very poor. As soon as they enter politics, they become the richest men. They travel around in private jets and go begging for aid around the world. The fact that the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the authorities are asking for help, sovereignly requesting America to sign an agreement that will ensure security and guarantee. For the Democratic Republic of the Congo, they believe that it is ALEC who is mandated. So, Moise Katumbi has put forward many false arguments that do not hold. But, nevertheless, the news is good for the Democratic Republic of the Congo, since America does not look at all of this. America is pursuing its own interest. So, what else needs to be said at this level? What needs to be said at this level is that in relation to the very security of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the negative struggle that Moise Katumbi, Joseph Kabila, and others are currently leading, a diplomatic struggle to isolate the DRC because they want the Democratic Republic of the Congo to remain in their hands, for them alone to do with it as they please with Rwanda. Unfortunately for them, the Democratic Republic of the Congo is winning the victory. So, there is a new sanction from Canada that has just been imposed on Rwanda. The federal government of Canada has imposed sanctions against Rwanda, as if to say that even America might take decisions against Rwanda. First decision. The federal government of Canada has decided to suspend the issuance of licenses for the export of controlled goods and technologies to Rwanda. From now on, they will no longer leave Canada for Rwanda. Secondly, to suspend new commercial activities. From government to government, no more government to government commercial activities with Rwanda, as well as proactive support for private sector commercial development activities, including trade missions, trade ties severed between Canada and Rwanda. These are elements that hurt Moise Katumbi and his group. Thirdly, they want to review the Canadian government's participation in international events organized in Rwanda. From now on, an activity, governmental, organized in Rwanda, international organized in Rwanda, Canada no longer wants to set foot. So, all proposals that will be made by Rwanda for the organization of future events, Canada wants nothing to do with. And so, here is the result of the struggle that is being waged for. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, in conclusion, we got Pan-Africans, we Congolese. We are eagerly awaiting the signing of this agreement, which, moreover, remains a great hope for us to see peace return. In the Democratic Republic of the Congo, to see the actions of the M23, of Rwanda and the M23, stop, completely fade away on the side of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, this is essentially what needed to be said about this hot and pressing news of the moment. Thank you for sharing this video conference as widely as possible. I will be back shortly with new updates. This was the voice of your one and only Samurai. Thank you.